Okay. So now in this exercise, in preparation for the summative assessment 2, you need to create a DHCP server and connect some computers to it. So I will show you here how we can configure our DHCP server, and how can we connect computer to it, or two computers to it. Okay, as an example. First of all, we need to add the switch. Okay. So this is the switch. Then we need to add the computers. So we have our DHCP server here, and then I have some computers connected to the server. I mean, so they are getting the DHCP from the server, but wirely, physically, they will be connected to the switch, of course. Okay. Now I choose the connection, the cabling. This is the switch here. We can take fast Ethernet 01 to the server. I need another cable to the computers. Okay. Another one to the PC1. Good. Okay. Now look what I will do. First of all, I need to prepare my DHCP server. So this server is called, you can name it by the way, DHCP server. Okay. Second step, I need to give it an IP address. Okay, I need to give it an IP address. So I'll go to the fast Ethernet. We'll give it an IP address. Let's say 192.168.0.1, or let's say .2. Okay. In your exercise, it will be different IP address, you know, according to the last 3 digits of your ID number. Okay, the subnet mask, we will make it default type C. All right. And then I'll close. I need to turn on the DHCP services. So I'll go to services, click on services. You see DHCP, click on, this is very important step. Click on DHCP. DHCP, you see here, turn it on. Turn it on. Okay? And then that's it. Here we are done. Close. Now I'll go to each computer and I will configure them to get the IP address from this DHCP server. Okay, so I'll click here. Go to desktop, IP. Where is IP configuration? IP configuration, this one. You see here, IP configuration static. Change it into dynamic or DHCP. Done. Okay, and close. The same thing here. Click and open this one. Desktop, IP configuration, instead of static, DHCP. Close. Now if I ping, if I click to ping from this computer, terminal, okay, wait. Command prompt, ping 192.168.0.2. You see, I am getting reply. If I want to, so ping is to check connection. If I want to see what IP address configuration on this computer, what is the command? ipconfig So what's my IP address here? 192.168.0.3. Where did I get this IP address from? DHCP server. Okay. If I want to see more details about this computer, like the MAC address and other information, I can do ipconfig/all. Okay, see here you can get more details. Okay. So this is about how to, if I want to configure another computer, but not getting the IP address from the DHCP server, I can do that. But there is one more step I need to do to my DHCP server. When I go to Services, DHCP, click on DHCP, you see here, I have the start IP address. I am giving the IP addresses from which one? I can say I have this pool of IP address, this group of IP address. These are the ones that you can give to computers who request IP address. How do I do that? It will say start IP address. I can here choose 3. Okay. Subnet mask, leave it the same. Then it will ask you how many computers or how many users do you want to give IP address to. I can control it. I can say, let's say 20. Okay. And that's it. All right. Now let me connect one computer that will not get its IP address from the DHCP server, just for the sake of practicing for the assessment. Here, then I will connect cable. Okay. Now, if I check here, does this computer have an IP address? No, you see, not set. Now I want to give it an IP address statically. I want to give the IP address. So I will click on it, desktop, IP configuration. I leave static as it is, 192.168.0, let's say .55. Okay, that's it, and close. Now you have your computer here is connected. If I try to ping from here to any of the other computers, ping 192.168.0.3, you see I am getting reply. Life is good. Okay. If I want to check the IP address again, I will type ipconfig. If I want to check my network connection, my network card configuration on my computer, I put the command ipconfig. Okay, you see I get the IP address. I can also do ipconfig/o to get more details. All right. In your lab, when you do the assessment, take screenshots. When you do ping, when you do ipconfig, take screenshots. Okay. I'll save my file. So this is DHCP. Example. Okay, or activity. All right. If I want to connect a router to it, also click on the router. Let's choose the same router. Let's choose the same router here. Wait. Now we'll go back here, connect our router. Which router model you have chosen to your compute, to your design? You can choose the same one if you like. Which one have you chosen for your design? Which one? Do you remember? Which one of these? Or do you want me just to connect any of them? Did you choose this one, 2901? Okay, let me choose this one. Here, now I will connect my router. See here, I can see how many, what are the configuration here. Okay. Here we have Giga Ethernet, and we have, yeah. So we can see what are available on this router. Okay. If I want to connect this router to the switch, choose the cable here, and then I'll connect it to the switch. Okay. Now I need to go to the router. I go to the router and configure the router. Okay. The Giga Ethernet, I need to turn it on. Okay. Need to give it an IP address, IP configuration. So Giga Ethernet 0. The IP address is 192.168.0.1. Okay. Make sure it is on, okay, and close. You see now it turned on. Everything is okay. So I'll close this.